Well, great morning. This morning I'm going to read you a little bit again from my book, Song of the Butterfly, Finding the Freedom Within. And this is from part 3, The Christian Perspective. Okay. So this is number 988, about Christ. We are at once limited and unlimited. Yeshua ben Joseph, he was indeed a rebel, a world shaker. He spoke truth at every turn and was hated by those that kept others under their control. We are indeed gods, as is stated in the Old Testament, limited while caught in the bonds of mind, created and held beliefs that we are sinful and unworthy creatures. We are not such sad renderings. When we die the death before death, there is an awakening to the God essence that is indeed our most core being. The rest is window dressing. God gives life and is life. All rest within the eternal formless being. Without this constant, there would be no life. And life is the essential essence form created from the earth, transients that come and go, designed to be able to relate to this world, this wonderful place of exploration, to indeed learn and explore love, compassion, creation, creating, humor, forgiveness, all these values that exist only within the divisionary realm. We are at once limited and unlimited, a great paradox, a beautiful story. Number 987, learn to see with panoramic vision. Everyone indeed participates in the creation of the universe of his own perception. The colorations come from his conditionings and views. You either see from on top of high or are closed in with blinders and see nothing other than what is in front of you, or sometimes not even that. There is a process of opening, of seeing that in truth you are not the set of ideas that compose your self-identity. Indeed, they can change and be opened and blown out, and then what remains is one. 989. You and God are one. One day, you will not only understand that God and you are one, but may indeed experience it directly, and experience blows out the concepts. There is no you and God, that is an appearance. The whole truth is only God exists at the deepest level as we are created out of God's being. We are a byproduct of God's eternal nature. So let me say that again. We are a byproduct of God's eternal nature. So the last one I'm going to read today is number 990, The Path of the Christian Mystic. There is only one God. All forms worshipped are man's attempts to put God into an understandable form in order to be able to relate in a more personal way. All faiths have at the core the same reality. All mystics, no matter what faith or tradition that they have come from, all experience the same divine. Once the divine is known most intimately, the outer dogmas fall away, and they speak from the unmitigated truth, no longer cut and watered down into doctrines that are used to keep mankind in check through ideas of worthlessness. Chains are broken once and for all, and freedom gained. Societal obligations are seen for what they are, controls to keep a man in a governable mass like a herd of sheep. Once in a while, a lion is found in the midst. It wakes up and roars. Christ was awake. not a sheep to be herded, although he was meek in nature. He did not force his truth, but indeed spoke it liberally. What I have done you may do, and more. Heaven is at hand. It is here, now. Liberation is now. Freedom is now, and your faith has made you whole. He showed that there is no death. The body may be taken, but the subtle body lives on. There is nothing to fear. There is nothing impossible to those that believe. Beyond man's own limited ideas, there is total wholeness and freedom. Man is his own worst enemy. Events come and go. Past is past. But who clings to the past? Who continues to hold and tries to relive or change or just keep hanging on to a painful event? No one but your own self. The way of healing is to recognize that this is so. And if you hold on to it, you also have the ability to let it go. You also have the ability to find love and bliss and wholeness that is your essential nature. It happens when you are willing to surrender the rest and let it go. Liberation is now. The only moment is now. Now is the reality at hand. Now heaven is at hand. Be cleansed and white as snow. It is possible now, as the God essence is ever pure and minus the you drama. That is what remains. So I'll leave that here today. I hope this has touched somebody. So on that note, I'll leave that here and we'll see you online.